Welcome to Euron everyone, and guys, in this lecture I'm going to talk about how to build your own PyPI package. And so I'm just going to use a minimalistic code so that all of you will be able to understand, and then on top of it you will be able to build any kind of a package that you are looking for. So let me share my screen, guys, and let's get started with package building. So I'm going to open up a VS Code in a very first place. And so over here, try to open up any of your folder that you want. And here, so we are going to create a folder, Euron underscore cal underscore PSEKAGE package. Now, just try to open up this directory and then we can start doing a coding. Now, so what we are going to achieve at the end of the day. So let me explain you that first of all. So just go to Google and try to search for PyPI package. So PyPI, if you're going to search, you will be able to see the very first part, right? The very first part as a PyPI, and here inside a PyPI repository, you will be able to find out all kind of a Pythonic package. And anyone and everyone who try to build a package, so they try to push their package, they try to productionize their package inside a PyPI repository in general. There are other package manager as well, but yeah, so let's try to talk about just a PyPI package manager. So how I will be able to productionize anything with respect to a PyPI package manager in a easiest possible way. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a simple calculator function, maybe add, subtract, divide, multiply, power, something like that. And I'm going to productionize it. I'm going to build my own package so that I can try to install my own package anywhere I want. And I will be able to use all of those functions which I'm going to mention inside my package. Now, if I'm going to productionize one function, so obviously I can try to productionize thousands of functions in the way I was looking for. So let's get started. Now, we have to create an account inside a PyPI. We have to register ourselves. I'm going to show you a step even for that one. But before that, in our local system itself, let's try to prepare a package, let's try to build it, and then finally we'll try to productionize it. It's just a simple minimalistic step that we all are going to take to productionize this particular package. So here, guys, what we have to do is, so we have to create a directory, let's suppose, and I'm going to create a directory called as Euron cal over here. Now inside this Euron cal, I'm going to create a simple file. So one file is calculator file, calculator.py file. So where I'm going to keep all my main code, and then to convert this entire things as a package as per our understanding. So I'm going to keep init file, init.py file over here so that it will be recognized as a package even from outside. So this is these are the two files that we have to create in a very first place. Apart from that, so we have to create a couple of more files, but we'll look into that. We'll look into that in a later stage. So first of all, let's try to write down something inside the calculator.py package, the kind of a function that we would like to productionize. So here I'm going to write def add, and it is going to take two number a comma b, and then it is going to, I'm going to mention a doc string. So this will return, this will return addition of two number. And then I'm going to write return what? A plus B at any point of a time whenever someone is going to call. Now similarly, so I'm going to create a function for a subtract operation. So subtract, subtract, and then here a comma B, and this is going to return basically A minus B over here. Okay. Now similarly, I'm going to create maybe a multiply function and a comma b, and it is going to return a multiplication. So return what? So return a into b over here. Now similarly, I'm going to create maybe a divide function. So divide function over here. So it is going to take a comma b, and it is going to return a by b. I can write maybe some sort of a condition over here that if b denominator is equal to 0, right? Denominator is equal to 0. In that case, raise a exception. So raise a value error exception over here. Otherwise, it's completely fine. Leave it as it is. Yeah. So value error exception, and then you can say that can't divide by 0. So this is the message it is going to showcase if someone is going to pass value of b is equal to 0. Now again, I'm going to keep a power function over here. So a comma b, a comma b, it is going to take, and then it is going to return retu, or in return a to the power b, double static, right? A to the power b. Now these are the function that I have created inside my calculator.py file. If I would like to test this function locally, I can try to create main file over here, and then I can try to test it one by one, one by one, one by one as per my need. Otherwise, it's completely fine if I don't want to test it, as these are the very, very simple function that I have. Now, this is done. Now inside init file, right, init.py file, so I have to convert this entire folder Euron cal as a package. So inside this init file, what I can do is, so from dot calculator, as it is inside the same directory, both the files, right, dot calculator, import, basically import what? So import add, and then import basically a subtract, import a divide, import multiply, and then import power. Fine. So these are the only thing that we have to keep inside my init.py file. Inside init.py file, I can maybe try to keep my version as well. That I can define even inside my setup file. So I'll be talking about that. What is the setup file? And version for this package is going to be 0.1.0. Just a version I have given. Whatever version you want, you can try to keep it as it is. Okay. So these are the two files that I have created. Main thing is that I have to distribute this as a package so that anyone can use my add function, anyone can use my subtract function, anyone can use my multiply function, divide function, and anyone can use my power function. Okay, simple. Now, so what we can do is, so we can try to basically do something over here in terms of doing a setup, because before publishing your package inside a PyPI, you have to build a package over here. You have to build a tar file for this one, for this entire package. Then only you will be able to host this entire package on some or the other platform. Otherwise, you will not be able to hold it. You will not be able to host it. Now to do that, so you have to create one file which is outside of this Euron cal, and that is something called as setup setup.py file. Now inside that setup.py file, what you are supposed to keep? So you are supposed to keep some of the requirements. So what are the requirements? Setup tool you have to call first of all, which is going to help you out to set up this entire things in a PyPI environment. And inside that there is a setup and there is a find package. So inside a setup, you are going to keep a name, that what should be the name of your package, what should be the version, who is going to be the author. So all of these detail, and the entry point. This is very much important. So the entry point is Euron calculator main. This is the main entry point, and then this is just a notifier. That's it. Nothing much over here. So this is the setup file you can try to create. And then whenever you are trying to push your package for the next time with the upgraded version, you have to change their version. Otherwise, because of the conflict, it will not allow you. Yeah, because of the conflict, it is not going to allow you to host your package at any point of a time. Okay, so this is completely fine. Then we have to create a file called as readme file. So readme.md file you have to create. So where you can try to readme, read. So readme, so readme file, so that it is going to give a user instruction that what you are supposed to install. So pip install Euron calculator. So this is something that we have to install. Simple. So this is something that we have to keep it there. Okay. So readme file is done. Setup.py file is done. So these are the additional file which has been required. Apart from that, there is no other file which is required. Now, we have to do a project setup, by the way. Yeah. So we have to do basically a project setup. So how I will be able to do a project setup? Let's try to understand that particular part. So to do a project setup, I have to install a couple of things inside my local environment first, so that I will be able to build this entire project, and so that I will be able to push this calculator file or push this particular package inside my PyPI environment. Now, to build it, right? To build it, let me give you a step-by-step instruction that how we are going to build this entire things one by one in a progressive manner. Okay, so to build this entire project, so I'm going to create a different environment, a complete separate environment I'm going to create, and then inside that environment, I'm going to build this entire things. By creating a requirements.txt file. So here, what I will do is, so I'll try to create a requirement, requirements. Don't do a spelling mistake, otherwise it will not be able to recognize. So requirements.txt, and inside this requirement.txt, I'm going to keep couple of things. So one is a build. So build is a package that I have to install, build build. One thing is I'm going to keep. The other thing is Twine, so which is again been used for building, and then a setup tool, basically tools, and then wheel. So these are the things which is required to build your package. And unless and until these things are not installed inside your local environment, you will not be able to build the package. Okay. So requirement.txt, I'm going to close it. Now I'm going to open up my console, and then first of all, I'm going to create my own virtual environment. Now, what is this virtual environment, by the way? So whenever guys, we try to create a packages, so inside your system, Python allows you to create a different kind of an environment for an individual project, or whatever work that you are trying to do. So Python provides you that kind of a facilities. Python provides that kind of a services by which you all will be able to basically create a separate environment, and then inside that separate environment, whatever requirement that we have with respect to this particular project, I can try to install only those requirements. I don't have to install each and everything, only things which is required for this environment. So here, if I have to create a Python environment, so what I can do is I can try to write Python 3.10, yeah, Python 3.10 -m, and then venv, and then my virtual environment name. So virtual environment and then virtual environment name. So Euron cal is a virtual environment name which I am going to give. So here, I think not recognize Python 3.10 m. Okay, so not recognize the name of the CMD. Fine, Python Python is equal to. Okay, so let me remove a version from here, and then it is going to work for me. Fine. So yeah, it worked for me. So here, with the help of this, I have created a virtual environment, and as you can see that it is able to create a Euron cal1 virtual environment for me. Now, how I will be able to activate this environment? To activate this environment, what I can do is, so I can try to write basically this folder name which it has created for a virtual environment. So Euron cal1, Euron cal1, and then I can write a slash over here, and then I can try to write a scripts, basically this folder. So capital S scripts, scripts, then slash, and then there is something called as activate. So I'm going to call activate, activate. Now, once you are going to do that, so this environment is been activated. Yeah, this environment has been activated. Now, whatever, so simple, right? So this environment has been activated, whatever environment that I was looking for. So this environment has been activated. Now I can try to do an installation over here. So I can try to call pip install -r, and then whatever is there inside my requirement.txt, right? Sorry, I have given requirement.py. So requirement dot, it should be txt, not py, txt. Okay. So whatever I have given as a requirement.txt, so just hit enter, and one by one, it will be able to install each and everything inside my current virtual environment. Simple, right? So just wait for a couple of minutes, and then it will be able to install everything inside my virtual environment. Okay. So everything is installed inside my virtual environment. Now what I'm supposed to do, just clear my screen, and then I'm going to build this entire package for me. So here, to build it, I can write a command that pip install build twine twine first. So here it is able to build a twine. Now I have to build this entire package. So here I'm going to write that Python -m and then build. So the previous step you are supposed to do just for one time, and then this is a next step. So Python -m and then build. It will be able to build your package, and now you will be able to see a location called as dist location. This destination you will be able to see, and here is your package that you all will be able to find out. Yeah, here is your package you will be able to find out. Apart from that, so it is going to create a couple of more folder. For example, Euron calculate information, so which is not required as of now. That's completely fine. But yeah, so here it is able to build it. Now, once it is able to build it, next step. right? So it is up and running, and it's like it has already built each and everything inside my local system. Now what is the next step? So once things are built in my local machine inside my local system, then I can try to push this entire package on a PyPI. Yeah, on a PyPI. Now to do that, I need a PyPI account and I need a API key from a PyPI. Unless and until I don't have an API key, I will not be able to do that. And there are a couple of steps which is required. The very first step is, so go to a pypi.org and then click on register. Now, once you are going to click on register, it is going to ask you for your name, right? So here it is going to ask me for my name. So let's suppose my name I'm going to give SUDHANSHU, your email address SS Kumar, which it will ask for the verification, and then I can try to set my password over here, which I have to remember. So which I have to remember. If I'm not going to remember, so I will not be able to log in once again. So let me copy my password and then let me save my password somewhere. I can't show you my password, by the way. And it's advisable that even you should not showcase your password anywhere. Okay, fine. So my password is done, right? Same password I'm going to use even inside a confirm password. I'm a human, and yeah. So let's click on create a account. So once you are going to click on create a account, right? The username is invalid. Username must be okay. So this is basically a username. So SSKUMAR9876 is the username which I'm trying to give. Fine. Select password. So a same password I'm going to give. Okay, so fine. Use strong password. Now I'm a human and then create an account. So once I'm going to click on create account, it is going to create an account and it is going to give me basically a mail saying that verify your mail ID. Unless you are not going to verify it, it is not going to allow you. So first of all, I'm going to click on login, right? And you must verify your primary email address. So let me log into my mail ID in my different tab. And then let me verify. Yeah. So email verification, and email verification is done. Now after email verification, you will be able to see this particular place. So once email has been verified, now generate a recovery code. So just click over here and then you have to give your password that you have given at the time of login, confirm password, and then our next step is save your recovery code. So save it, download it and save it, and then click on continue. Now your recovery code, now it's asking for your recovery code, basically the recovery code that it has given to you in your last step. So wherever you have downloaded your recovery code, for example, here I have downloaded my recovery code. So I have to go to that place and then one of the code I have to copy and then pass it over here as a recovery code. So it is going to take my recovery code and then I will be here inside my account setting. Okay. Account setting. Now, the next step is you have to click on add two-factor with authentication application. So here inside my mobile, I'm using a Google Authenticator. You all can download a Google Authenticator, guys, inside your mobile, right? So that you will be able to authenticate, and whenever you are going to log in, so you will be able to log in even with the authenticator. So here, click on this authenticator. It is going to show you a QR code. So once you have a Google Authenticator inside your system, or you can use any other authenticator as well. There are so many apps which is available. So I'm using like a Google Authenticator. So I can try to scan this QR code, the QR code which is visible on my screen. And here, I can try to pass my authentication code. So let it refresh. And then I'm going to pass my authentication code. Now 824656, it will keep on changing. So set up an application. And now I'm here. Yeah, now I'm here. Now, once you are here, right? Once you are here, so you have to come to this place, API token, because this is the token which is required to push your package inside a PyPI every time whenever you want. So this particular things is basically required. So add API token. You can even disable it if you want. So token name may be a test, and then a scope is entire account, create token. And here, so it is going to give me my token, right? I can remove it in a later stage. So once I'm able to get a token with the start PyPI, then it's fine. Then it's done. I don't need anything else, right? I just need this particular token so that I will be able to pass this token and I will be able to authenticate and I will be able to push my package inside a PyPI repository. Okay, fine, that's done. So here our code is built locally, right? Our package is basically ready in a local system. Now I have to push this entire package to a global environment, to a PyPI. So clean the screen and then write Python -m and then twine twine upload upload what? So whatever is available inside your dist folder, right? Whatever is available inside your dist folder, just try to upload it. So dist slash and then wildcard. So here, if I'm going to hit enter, it will be asking me, right? It will be asking me for my API token, the API token that I have created just now. Yeah, the API token which I have created just now. So I'm going to copy my API token which I have already saved, paste it and hit enter. And here it is telling me that error during upload, retry with the verbose option for more detail, forward in this. The user is not allowed to upload the project on calculator. Okay, so I'm not allowed because of one reason, because I have already uploaded this Euron cal package, right? Euron cal package. I have already uploaded it from different from a different account basically. So this package, if you'll go and search on PyPI, it's already available. So I have to do a little bit of modification. I have to change the name because I was doing a recording for my other batches and I have created the same package with the same name. I have already posted. So I just have to go and change the name of the project and then I will be able to push it. So let me do that, guys. So let me do that. Okay, to do that, what I can do is I can come to a setup.py file and then this is my package name which I have given, right? Which is already available. So what I can do is I can try to write -sskumar. Yeah, this is my package name, or Euron cal _ euro. So this is something, is a package name which I'm going to give. Save it. Now, once you are going to save it, so you have to build it again. You have to build it again. Unless you're not going to build it again, so it is not going to work again. So let me build it and let me change a version as well. So 1.1 I'm going to build. Although 1.1 is not available globally, it is available in my local system. Okay, so to remove this one, so what I can do is I can try to write rmdir, remove directory, and then /s/q, and then I can try to say that remove this dist directory. Okay, so it is giving me some sort of issue. Let me fix this issue, guys. So I'm going to use, this is the cmd command. So I'm moving to the cmd and then I'm going to activate my package first of all. So Euron cal1 and then slash, I can try to write basically scripts. So scripts scripts and then slash, I'm going to write slash activate. Okay, so this package is activated. Now I can try to remove. So rmdir, so yeah, rmdir, then I can write /s/q and then dist, a dist. So now my dist is gone. Yeah, my dist is gone, as you can see. So whatever build that I have done previously, so that is basically gone. Now to build this entire package, I can try to call again Python -m and build. So it is going to create a new build for me. Yeah, it is going to create a new build for me, as you can see. And this time, so Euron calculator _ euro. So this is the build that it is trying to perform. Now, once this build is done, so what I can do is I can try to again upload this particular package to my PyPI repository. So Python twin upload and then upload the dist folder. Again, it is going to ask me for my API token. So let me give my API token, the API token which I have already created. And this time I don't think that it is going to give me an issue. And bingo, guys, bingo. So here we are able to create our own package, and this package is available over here. And I can try to use it just by using a pip install Euron calculator -euro. Simple, right? So here I just have to change the readme directory. This readme I have not changed, right? So because of that, it is showing me pip install Euron calculator. This is my actual package name. So I can try to change my readme and then it is going to work for me. So if I have to change my readme, so again, just remove the previous previous build and then again try to change the version and push it once again. Let me do that. So here, let me remove this again. and then I'll try to change basically my readme. So Euron cal, and then I have to do like a hyphen euro. So this was mm, 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 mm. So this was the name that it has taken. So each time I'm going to give this particular name. Okay, change a version as well. So go to setup.py file. I'm going to make it as a 2, simple, save it. Now, once again, come over here, try to do a build. So a new build I'm trying to create. Yeah. So new build, and then once it's been built, just try to push this package. And again, it is going to ask me for the API key every time as it is. So I'm going to copy my API key for my PyPI and then hit enter. And now I have this version 2 available with me, and I can go to Google, try to search for this URL, and my requirement.txt is updated. My package is built with 1.2 version. So this is how you will be able to even push a new changes into the same package that you are trying to build again and again and again. So now if I have to use this package, how I can try to use it? Let me show you that part as well. So if I have to use this particular package, so maybe I can try to go into a VS Code. I can try to go into a Google Colab. I can try to install this package. So let me go to the Google Colab just for the testing purpose so that I can show you what we have built and whether it's working or not. Yeah. So I'm inside a Google Colab. Now what I will do is I'll try to install my own package. Yeah. I will try to install my own package. Now, it is going to take some time to keep it up and running. Okay, so installed successfully this particular package. Now I can do one thing. So from Euron, right, Euron cal hyphen euro. So import what? So add btrst subtract. So let's see. Euron cal. So this should be my name. And it is telling me that module not found. Okay, fine. Okay, so seems like my package is giving me some issue. So let me do some sort of a fixes over here. So I have not changed a name in multiple places. So let me make some sort of a changes. Euron cal underscore euro over here. And then inside a setup.py file, let me change it as this one. And then let me make this version is equals to 1.3 so that it will be able to go to this directory and it will be able to find the package. Hopefully this is the issue that I'm facing. So let me remove this directory once again. So remove it and let me try to build once again python m build. Yeah, so build is successful, and then I'm going to push this entire package looking for an API token. So here I'm going to push this entire package into a production. Okay, so looks like this time it should work. Let's see. So whether it is working or not, but yeah. So hopefully it is supposed to work. Now I'll be using this. So let's try to copy this installation. And let me go here and then let's install this Euron cal. Okay, so looks like it is able to install, looks like it's working. So addition and then subtraction I can try to call, and division I can try to call, and then I can try to call even a power. So whatever things which I have written, I'm able to call it here, right? I'm able to call it here. So I have made a mistake. So whatever I have built inside my local, as you can see, So whatever was there inside my calculator.py file, so I'm able to call each and everything, right? I'm able to call each and everything, and then I will be able to even use each and everything. So let me call add over here. I'm going to pass number and I'm able to get the addition. Let me call a divide over here, and I'm going to pass some numbers and it is going to make a division. So this is how, guys, I'm able to build a package. Because of some of my mistakes. So basically I have to push my package 3 times. Again, so I believe this is very much important for all of us to know, because all of us does the mistake, or maybe because of some minor issue, we have to rebuild the entire package. So I believe now we all know that how we can even try to rebuild the entire package. And inside your dashboard, in a step-by-step manner, you will be able to find out a complete clear documentation as well, that how you will be able to build a package. And yeah, so just build a package, try to add some more libraries on top of it, some more functions on top of it, and then try to publish it inside a PyPI, so that your package will be global and anyone and everyone will be able to use it. So hope this is going to give you a good amount of learning how to build your own package and how to push that inside a PyPI. With that, thank you so much, everyone. See you again in my next lecture.